Harris, and I'm here today to teach you about golf etiquette. It all starts with what you're wearing. If you show up to the course in jean shorts and spaghetti straps, you will never be taken seriously. You already stand out because you're a woman, so you might as well be perceived as a classy yet sexy woman. So what should you wear on the golf course? You should wear shorts or a skirt that aren't too short, like the one I'm wearing right now, because there's a lot of bending over and squatting on the course, so a little can go a long way, if you know what I mean. You will also want to wear a golf shirt, or if you can find something like my activewear ruffle shirt I've got on, then you'll feel even sexier on the course. Last but not least, you should get yourself a nice pair of shoes, because walking for 4 hours with blisters is miserable. So, a couple different types. There's the Nike Air Embellishes or the Echo brand. Those are some of my favorites. Let's just do a quick recap of what to wear on the course. First, remember to stay classy and follow the dress code. Second, learn to embrace and enjoy the attention, because you will be getting a lot of it. And lastly, buy comfy shoes, because you'll be doing a lot of walking and you definitely don't want to get any blisters. So now that we know what to wear on the course, let's get back out there and go over the do's and don'ts on the course. The most obvious place to start is the tee box. If you're a woman playing with men, you should still go up to the tee box and wait for them to hit, chat a little, and wait for your turn to tee off. It doesn't look good when you sit in the cart twiddling your thumbs while you wait for the men to hit. When someone is hitting or even practicing, all conversations should be paused. This is very difficult for me, but it's very important, because you definitely don't want to be blamed for somebody's bad shot, even though it most likely isn't your fault. After all the men have hit, get as quickly to your tee as possible. Men hate waiting. There's absolutely nothing worse than slow play. Let me say that again. There is absolutely nothing worse than slow play. Okay, now that you've got that, let's get on to what you do when you hit a bad shot. It's going into another fairway, or a really great shot that's going a little too far. So basically, you need to yell, "4!" Don't hesitate at all, because this could mean you paying for somebody else's doctor's bill. And I don't know about you, but I definitely don't make enough money to take that chance. I know that may have been a lot to digest, so let's do a quick recap of what to do on the tee box. First, remember to always go to the tee box with the guys, because you don't want to ostracize yourself. Be social. Second, never talk in someone's backswing. To prevent doing this, be aware of when people are getting ready to swing. Next, remember that there is nothing worse than slow play, so pick up your ball when you reach double par and try not to take so many practice swings. 1 or 2 is enough. And lastly, yell 4 when you think you might hit someone. So now that we know what to do on the tee, let's find out what etiquette there is on the fairway. Okay, now that you all have great shots in the fairway, common golf etiquette is to let the farthest person away to hit first. This is called being away. This rule goes at all times on the course, especially on the green. Some people play ready golf, so while someone is hunting for their ball in the woods, the guys on the fairway who are not helping the guy in the woods just go ahead and hit. But if you're looking to score some brownie points, I would definitely be the person trying to help the guy in the woods search for his ball, instead of being like, "Oh my God, can't you just hurry up?" And then if you find that your second ball has landed into a sand trap, the first thing you should do is to scope out where the rake is. You definitely don't want to find yourself in the trap and 40 feet away from the rake, because that would be a lot of sand raking. Also, after done hitting your shot, or even multiple shots in the sand, which happen to me from time to time, make sure you always rake the trap. There's nothing worse than having to hit out of someone else's divot when you already have a tough shot in the sand. Let's do a quick recap of fairway etiquette. And first, let's remember to always play ready golf. It is proper etiquette to let the person farthest away hit first, but prevention of slow play is more important. Second, always help find another player's golf ball to help speed along play. And lastly, always rake the sand trap and try to minimize your sand raking. So now that we know what to do in the fairway, let's find out what etiquette there is on the green. Yay! We finally made it to the green. I'm so excited because after the shots we just had, I'm definitely ready to make it to the next hole. But first, we should go over some putting green etiquette. Farthest away still applies here, but there are a couple more things we have to do to make sure we don't piss anybody off. When you first get to the green, scope out where the other players' balls are, and make sure you do not step on their line. Someone's line is the direct path from the hole to their ball. So just to make sure you don't step on anybody's line, just go ahead and walk around their balls to get to your ball. Also, next when you get on the green, try and find your ball mark and fix your ball mark and any other ball marks that are on the green. This will score you major brownie points. You also don't want to cast a shadow over someone's ball or the hole, because this could cause them to miss the shot by not being able to see where their putt is going. Now that you aren't going to cast a shadow over the hole, let's go over the other putting green tips we just discussed. First, remember not to step on a player's line. This could alter the path of their putt and make them very angry. Lastly, always fix your ball mark and others' ball marks if they are in your way or just because you feel like being nice. Well, that's it for putting etiquette. Can you believe we just made it through an entire hole? I definitely can, and I also think you'll have what it takes to play 17 more. This may seem a little daunting at first, so if you aren't up for a whole round of golf yet, then just play 9. No big deal, golf should be fun, and no one wants to play with someone who isn't having fun and is complaining a lot. So just make sure you know your limits and go out there and have a great time. My last piece of advice today is to make sure at the end of the round you shake everybody's hand, look them in the eye, and tell them how great of a time you had and that you guys should go out and play again. So that's it for golf etiquette today. There are hundreds of tiny unspoken rules to golf, but these should get you through in the beginning. So stay tuned for more golf tips and instruction at highheelgolfer.com, and we will see you soon.